when their guy plays some games.
Alright, hi y'all. Weather Guy here. Today, we're back with more Cal Bomba. I played this a couple weeks ago as sort of an early access thing before the game fully released to show it off a bit, and I had so much fun with it. I'm going to turn it into a full Let's Play series, which I don't think will take terribly long unless I start getting stuck, but we'll see what happens. We still have 50, 100, 125. We still have 134 levels to go, so we'll see how long it takes. I don't know. If you're watching this, you likely already saw the first video as well and already know generally how this game works. Basically, all we're doing is we're setting up a line of commands over here. So say this, and this or something. And then we execute it, and executes in order. To reiterate what the things do, these green potions increase the length of our bomb where it's going to land. So say we increase it by 20%, then it would go from 5 to 6. Conversely, the reds do the opposite. And what does this do again? I forget, it's been a while. I think this explodes in adjacent directions is what it was. I'm going to do a quick test fire actually. Yeah, okay. Then we just hit the reset button. Also, we know that it takes 3 rounds to get all 3 stars here, which is interesting. Also of note, with this one, we don't have any directional cues. We can't change where we're at horizontally, which means that we know where our first target's going to be. It's going to be that one. And we know that these rocks move one at a time, and we have to attack them when we're adjacent to them because they will drop their egg if we're right below them when they die, which will kill us. So with this, we want to get up to 9, so we're just going to do plus 20, which would bring us up to 6, plus 50, bring us up to 9, and then we bomb. Easy peasy. And then we just had to reduce it because this is here now. So how do we do that? That's interesting. I wonder if we can go up to 12 and then half it. Like this. Yeah, we can. Look at that. Now we just have 1 left, and all we have to do is drop to 4. So that would be plus 20% and then minus 50%. And it's a nice little math game that helps teach you percentages, you know, and how to apply them. King of the Hill. Alright, that was that one. Now we're on This Can Wait. New special action. When the wait action is played, all enemies move. This might seem boring, but it holds a strategic. Interesting. So we have to do this all in one. This moves how many again? 1. So if we wait and we let everything move, what will happen is this ends up here, this ends up here, that ends up there, and then all we have to do is destroy this one, and it'll hit the other 2 as well. But what's tricky about that, what's our weapon? We have a bomb, so we want to use a bomb for this. So I think we wait, and then we need to get up to 6, so that'd be plus, minus 25% plus 100%, then bomb. And I think that'll take us there. So if we wait, everything moves, and then we pow. Easy peasy. Cone of badness or baldness? I didn't read it closely. Badness. Alright, this is another 1-rounder. Oh gosh, so all we have to do here, I think, is just... These purple ones don't move, and they attack adjacent. These other ones with the propellers move diagonally. So if we wait... What object? We can move sideways and we can adjust, we can reduce. Okay. We're going to do this in 1 shot. So we want to hit the center one right here. Or this one down here works as well. So let's say we wait, and now everything is, all the stars are aligned basically. If we hit this one, it hits that one, which hits that one, which hits these two. And same thing on the opposite side. So we want to move to the right, we know that. Then all we have to do is get to either 3 or 2. We're at 6, so we can just drop by 50%. That should work. No, actually it won't work, because it won't hit this bottom one. So we actually have to drop by 75%, because that would bring us down to 2. So we wait, over, drop down to there, hit that, and then chain reaction. Yeah. Not bad, pretty easy. No complaints, showstopper. New enemy, this one is fast, don't let it catch you off guard. 4 Cal Bomba moves, so Wyvern will move 1 square. Upon reaching the end of the grid, it will reverse direction. Okay, so what this means is it's going to move before we do anything, right? So we account for that. So all we have to do is assume that it's not here, but here. That seems simple enough. We also don't have a wait action here, and we know that's going to take 2 rounds for the best solve. Okay. Let's see, what do we want to do? We wait. I think we want to hit up here first, because that'll be our only chance. So we go left 2, puts us here, and then we want to get up to 6, which will be plus 50, and then we bomb. And then I believe the next time we'll be able to hit this guy right here. Because these are both going to move. And so this is going to be in range diagonally. All we have to do is go from 6 down to 2, which is minus 75. Oh, there's a typo there. I don't know if y'all saw. I know that developers watch this. I figured I'd point it out. But on the hasted enemies move thing that popped up real fast, I believe enemies was misspelled. It was missing like a second E, or a third E rather. So let's slow it down just to double check. How do you slow down again? I think it's this. Yeah. Because we do have a hasted enemy here as well. And this one just moves 2. That's all he does. Oh, when he gets hit, he turns into a projectile. He goes diagonal, right? Yes. Okay. Again, the cat with the balloon falls either way depending on which side you hit him on. We have to do this in 2 rounds. We just have 2 targets as well. I think we're going to want to wait and hit this stuff next time, right? So I think our first objective is going to be just taking care of the cat and this guy. So what's that look like? Because next time we're going to have the fish here, and we can just hit the fish, and then it goes diagonal, and it hits the star, and that'll hit those. So we want to go left 2, and then we want to drop down and hit the cat at 3, so the balloon hits the hasted dragon. Which, it's the wyvern rather. Which is like a baby dragon. So 6 down to 3, it's minus 50, and then we bomb. Yeah, see right there? Yeah. Not a big deal at all. I just figured I'd point it out for them. We can push the speed back up too after this one. They said they saw a couple of bugs on my previous video. I don't know if I noticed it all. They got sharper eyes than I do. So again, on this one, all we want to do, actually we don't want to go right, we just want to hit him up there, which is at 8, so that's going to be plus 100 and then plus what? That puts us at 6 and then, no. Oh, there we go, 67% should do it. Oh no, I'm terrible at math, oh no. That's what I get. Let's do a reset real quick. That's what I get. Got a little cocky there, didn't I? Also, I showed this game to my kiddo, 7 years old. And I downloaded this on my phone because this is a free phone app as well. And I let her play it a lot. She loved it. She hasn't gotten quite this far yet, but she enjoys the challenge. So how do we... What's the number here that we're searching for? We're looking for 2/3 of 6. So that's this one. Did I do plus 75 last time and I had 4? No, we want to add 2. What am I thinking here? Why am I trying to add 4? Let's see. So if we had... We have 100, that's 6. Well, 1/3 of that. It's too much. We do 67%, that puts us at 5. And then 60% of 5 is 3. That would put us there. There we go. Struggled for a second there. Never Ask a Wyvern Why is the name of the level, by the way. Fun name. Little bit of a pun. 50-50 shot. 1 attempt here. This one seems like it's just set up for you, doesn't it? All we have to do is hit this guy. There's not really any other viable options, right? And then these both go in opposite directions and end up hitting these stars. So we need to go from 4 up to 9, which is going to be what? Maybe plus 50% and then plus... no. We're going to get up to 6 instead. How about that? No, that doesn't work. We need 2 plus 50s. That would work if we could get 2 plus 50s in there, but we can't do that. So what's another option? 25 would put us up to 5. That's not what we want. 50 puts us up to 6. That's not... We do 7. And then 25% of 7 is what? Almost 2? That would put us like right below it probably. I'm just going to do it, but I think it's not going to work. What was I saying? This, and then... Or maybe 50% of 7. No, that's too high. This would be closer. Oh, wait, whoa, timeout. We have the repeater move here. And again, the repeater repeats everything before it once, so we don't want to move before we do the repeater. You know? So we just do 50% twice. That's why I was tripping. And then we do all this. That should do it. Helps to read your options. That's why it's called 50-50 shot too. Clever. Waiting forever. Looks like we're going to be able to finish this chapter today, by the way, so that's good. So this one's just one round. So if we wait twice... Oh, here we go. We wait, and then we wait again. What's going to happen is, it goes once before our turn even starts, then we wait twice. And it moves 2 more times. Then it ends up here. And then we go right, and we hit up there. I love how we have the 4 to the right trick here, too. And all we have to do is get up to 7 from 4. So that's going to be what? How do we get up to 7 from 4? It's such a weird number. I hate 7. We just do that. Yeah, there we go. And this should just drop down. Pow. Easy work. Intertwined. Speaking of puzzle games, I finished Baba Is You last week. That felt great. Also finished Patrick's Parabox, which also felt great. We're on a roll. So again, I want to test something real quick because I don't remember how this works with this one. Does it block that as well from going up there? Yes, okay. Reset. So we have to do this in 2 shots. So this one's actually pretty tricky, I think. And again, our rocket hits adjacent. We have to remember everything's going to be off slightly, but I think all we do actually is we lower ourselves down to 7. I think does this work? This puts us at 7.5. I don't know how that's gonna function. Let's test it. I'm stupid. I did a plus. Let's do 6.5. How does that look? 6.7 rather. Is that just gonna be... I'm having brain farts. That's all it is. I swear it's brain farts. Because we have 4 options here. It can't be that crazy. So if we do minus 60%, that's going to put us at 4. And then we want to get up to 7. So that's plus 75. So then we hit the bomb there. That should do it, right? Right? Yeah. I forgot. I can't believe I forgot about the wall. So instead what we want to do is we want to hit this spot right here. So that's just at 5, right? That's actually kind of tough. So minus 60% puts us down to 4 like we had before, and then plus 25 will put us up to 5, and then we do it. Now I think we got it. Yeah. So now this one's going to end up over here where this is our money square, E6. So we need to move over 3. Then all we have to do is move up 1, which is plus... Oh! Oh, no. We don't have to hit 6. We want to hit D7, right? So then we can just do it this. We have 2 extra spaces for the range. So how do we get there now? How do we get there now? Minus 20% plus 75. That'll put us at 7. I think this does it. Yeah. Not too bad. Shell out. It is definitely getting more challenging. Oh, we have a cutscene. We didn't forget the mallet, did we? Nope. That's probably not Bomba's voice. It's underneath the wagon. And butter? We need butter, Bomba. I've got it. Relax. Oh, we're eating good tonight. Alright, let's see what we got here. Sounds like we're going to have a new thing to work with here. A mallet, perhaps. Or not. A lot of options here. Oh, this is the boss! I forgot we get bosses. I totally forgot that there's bosses in this game. That's great. Can we click to find out what they do, or is it going to be a surprise? It's a surprise. That's okay. I think we just do this once and see what happens. So let's just try to hit them. So they're at 6. Wow, we have a full grid as well, all the way up to 10. Does this always go up to 10? I feel like it doesn't quite. So we want to get up to 6. So how do we do that? Do we want to hit these rocks here, or do we want to hit the eyes? I feel like the rocks are going to drop on us, so we want to stay between the rocks. That's just my guess. We have 3 command spaces, I guess we could call it. We want to get up to 6 from 2. So what do? Plus 50 puts us at 3. But then we don't have a plus 100, so we can't do that. Can we get up to 6? We don't have a big plus option here. We don't have a... We need 100% plus, you know? Do this, that puts us up to 5. Right? We can just do 5 and see how that works out. Yeah, it didn't hit. Oh, now we know. This guy's gonna shift after. So how do we want to do this? Do we want to shift once, and then just move up a bit, and then do this? Don't even need a bomb, actually. That's probably a mistake. Let's do a reset. Let's focus on getting the range right, because the bomb's not gonna hit anyway, you know? So it looks like it moves 2 spaces to the right, is that correct? Yeah. So now we know that its next attack's gonna end up here. We need to move to the right too. Keep pace with it. His eyes are closed, that's interesting. All we have to do is move up 1, which is plus 20%, and then we bomb. Oh, but if we move right... Oh, we just stay still, don't we? Because it's gonna move and we'll be safe, right? Or does he have a different move each round? You hit him. If you hit him, he'll do that. Okay. Try this again. Yeah, let's do that like we did before. That seemed like an okay first move. I also don't know how many hits this guy takes either. Oh yeah, see how they're brought in? So maybe the move is to try to hit an arm, actually, like here. So then we go plus 20 and a bomb. Does it hit? It did, okay. Eyes are still closed, so all we have to do now is get up to... Oh no, left. Okay, left. And then let's see what happens whenever we hit him with his eyes open, if he still shifts. I think to be safe, we move left too. That way, if he shifts, he's going to shift out of range, right? Maybe not. Because look, if he moves 2, he might bounce back and end up in the same spot. Which would be okay, actually. So let's try that. So 6 up to 8 is what? 25%? No, 33%. Oh, you shoot out his eye, he moves in that direction. Okay. So I think the move is we have to shoot out his eyes, maybe? Let's do the same thing. We had a good setup. Learning, learning, learning. Yeah. Then he brings it in. Then we can... Do you want to try shifting to the left instead? That seems kind of interesting. And then we just do plus 20 and bump. Alright. So if we hit... So we hit him in his left eye. Then he shifted left too. Bombed us. How do we work around that? Actually. Right? Because if we... Or maybe... It didn't depend on the eye. Maybe that was just bad luck, right? Not plus 50. Plus, 33. Yeah. Eyes closed again, so we're just gonna give him a regular hit like this, and I think that's it. I'm curious if this kills. We're on round 5, so this might just kill here. Left 2. You might shift back to the right now. So we want to get down from 8 to 6, which would be minus what? 25. I think we did it. Boss complete. Let's go. Not too bad. We got all the stars. 100%ed world, the Wicked Woods. And I think that's actually where we're going to stop today. This is a good stopping point. Next time we're going to knock out the Rusty Canyon. We likely won't do all the levels. Because again, it's another 25. We did about 10 today or so. So we'll likely at least get through this first column, and let's make a goal of getting to this cutscene next time. Although we might get farther, we'll see, but that's the goal. And yeah, this is fun. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Make sure you take care of each other. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.